Hey there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to day 1759 of What You Up To Now. Documenting the journey as I transition from the brick and mortar corporate world of business to the online world of business. 2017, a long time ago, I guess I spent over a quarter century in corporate America working for some of the most fantastic companies on the planet while simultaneously owning, operating, running, buying, selling, supersizing businesses in at least 27 different industries while I worked in corporate America. Then in 2004, I decided, okay, I'm done with corporate America. I'm raising my family. Let's just focus on our businesses and say sayonara to corporate America. Since then, and then following my divorce in 2017, I jumped online. We had gotten divorced, took a while to separate all the assets and the different businesses that we had together. And I was old enough to retire, but I was like, not really done yet. I still have a lot of energy, and I didn't want to just sit on the sidelines and watch the world go by because it's more fun to participate, at least for me. So I decided I would hop online. I'd always been curious about the internet, so I got involved. Started out with ClickFunnels. I don't know, as a certified partner with them, so I could learn about and get a structured way of learning about the online world and the online business. And like so many others, I got taken down a whole bunch of different rabbit holes and paths. Some things worked out really, really well for me. Some things were epic failures. I mean, I can't remember how many webinars I've actually done with 0 people online. Why did I still do them? For practice. So every time I did that thing that wasn't working, I kept doing it until it worked. And we do that with everything in life, right? We start out, we're not very good at something. We actually kind of suck at it. And then we do it again and again and again and again. And before we know it, we're actually awesome at it. I'm still working on videos and trying to be a better video presenter, a better speaker, a better communicator, a better storyteller, a better everything. And this year's annual challenge and today's topic is all about our identity. And our identity, I think it wasn't even that long ago that I actually consciously became aware that I could choose what I wanted my identity to be. I always believed that we could set goals and we could achieve those goals. But when it came to certain aspects of our personality and our identity, I figured I just was the way I was. And I thought it was interesting. I was at a wedding the other day, and the bride was toasting everyone in the family, and she comes to me and she's like, and Aunt Sherry, she, marches to the beat of her own drum. And I'm like, okay, that really describes me. But why? Because when I was a little girl, I decided I was just going to do my thing and be me and march to the beat of my own drum. And then the world gets in the way, and we take on other roles and other identities and other labels that society assigns us, and we live those roles. But recently I realized I get to decide and choose what of those labels I am or am not going to accept. And I think the media helped me to do this, because the media and politicians have been trying to assign roles and descriptions to all of us, right? All of us Americans. And we can say, no, I don't agree with that. Just because the color of my skin is one thing does not make me something or not, right? So that really helped bring it home for me that I get to decide what identities, what roles, what beliefs, what thoughts, what core values, what feelings, what everything I will and will not identify with, that I will accept as part of me and my own. So I talked a lot today about different aspects of identity and, properties of identity, what kind of things are put into our identity. But the overarching message is that you get to decide, you get to choose who you are and who you want to be and who you want to show up as in the world. And that's what this year's annual challenge is all about. It's about becoming a better version of ourselves. And we do that by picking and choosing the parts of us we want to share with the rest of the world, and the parts of us that we want to develop and enhance, and those that we want to say, okay, yeah, I was a smoker for 25 years, but I don't want to identify with and be a smoker anymore. Or maybe I was a drinker for, a couple of decades, and I've decided that that's not really serving me very well. Maybe I don't want to do that anymore. Or maybe I was super athletic, but I want to continue to be athletic and healthy no matter what my age, but I'm not going to, run marathons anymore. Whatever it is for each and every one of us, we get to pick and choose. And over time, our identities are going to change, right? What our identity was when we're a teenager or a young child is different than what we are as an adult, and whatever decade you happen to be in. It seems like every decade or so we change a lot. Our idiom to coincide with this for Supersize Your Business today was and is the case of mistaken identity. And I shared several ways to avoid being mistaken for someone else in order to grow and build and supersize our business. One of the last things we want when we're building a business or a brand is to have other people think we're like everybody else or to mistake us for somebody else. Nothing worse than spending your time and energy sharing information, writing books, creating content, only to find out that people are mistaking you with someone else and they're going out and buying from that person. It happens a lot in the coaching field. It happens a lot actually in every field, in every industry. There are many copycat, many lookalike businesses. That's why it's imperative that we find ways to stand out, be unique, be ourselves, and attract the people that are for us and that we want to work with. So we talked about that. So great topic. I think I could probably research it and write a whole book on it because I think it's such a fascinating topic, and I could probably go into the stories of the different roles, the different identities that I've adopted throughout my lifetime so far, and I'm not done yet. So I guarantee I'll adopt a few more and I'll let go of some others. Throughout this challenge, this 8 years annual challenge, I have taken on different roles and responsibilities, taken on different identities, and we will continue to do that until we become the best version of ourselves. Will we ever be done with that? No, sorry, wish we would. You know, it's like, are we there yet? No, we're never going to be there as long as we want to continually improve and always be becoming a better version of ourselves. And why wouldn't we want that, right? Why don't we want to make our life the best it can possibly be? All right, if I can help in any way, ask pajamagrandma@gmail.com is my Voxer handle, or you can direct message me. You can find me on Facebook, social media, everywhere. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom, Pajama Grandma. Hit me up. Otherwise, I'll be with you tomorrow.